Well, I really love writing and I really love reading. So I used to have an original copy until I made it about my hometown here in Exmouth just to show how amazing this place is.
So explain to me a little bit about the story that you wrote.
So it's about two love hearts. They meet each other. They meet each other through the book because they've never been here in Exmouth, and so every time they go on a new adventure, their hearts get more full and more full.
Wow, that sounds amazing. How long did it take you to write that?
It didn't take too long. I did it on my mum's laptop and I drew the pictures in and inserted them into the laptop and printed it off.
What was the hardest bit? You know, for me, I'm not a very good speller, so I'm interested to know what was the hardest bit for you in writing a book.
It was probably, I'd say it was probably getting the money to be able to print it all off, but luckily my birthday had just passed and I had enough money and my mum and dad also helped me match the money.
Have you paid them back from the books that you've sold?
No, not really.
Ah, you sound like a good businessman. How many books have you managed to sell so far?
I've probably sold roughly around 150 maybe.
That's pretty good. Do you feel proud about that?
Yeah, I feel really proud. My classmates in my room in school are really proud of me.
What's the title of the book again?
It is called The Love Hearts Explore Exmouth.
And did it take you long to come up with a title?
It didn't take too long. I used to have an original book called The Love Hearts, and so I wanted them to explore Exmouth, so it was kind of easy for me to make up the title, The Love Hearts Explore Exmouth.
So that's where you got your inspiration from.
Yeah, my hometown.
What's good about your hometown, by the way?
Well, what's good about our hometown is it's right next to the beach where we call the Ningaloo Reef, and it has whale sharks, turtles, and it's a really good remote place, and we have a lot of tourism.
And what made you write a book in the first place? Why did you do it? What were you trying to achieve?
I was trying to make a lot of money off it so I could save up for to make more books to get my first car and that basic stuff you have to get when you're older.
So your first car, you're really planning ahead, aren't you, Bodie? So have you spent any of the money you've made?
I've spent a bit on it. I've gotten my own electric scooter.
Oh, that sounds good. What does that look like?
It's pretty big and it goes about 25 k's an hour.
That is fast. I hope you're careful on that because we want you to be able to write more books.
Yeah.
How did you feel about earning the money to be able to buy a scooter?
Well, I felt really good because then I thought if I could buy this, which did cost a lot of money, I would be able to buy stuff that was a lot more expensive.
So do you reckon you'll write another book?
Probably. I was thinking maybe if we ever do go travelling around Australia again, we might make more books about those places and then I might have a collection or something.
Do you reckon the hearts would be in your next book? They go exploring somewhere else or...
Yeah, that might happen.
Bodie, what is the best piece of advice you would give to someone who thinks they might like to write a book?
Well, first off, anyone can write a book if you can read and write. You just need a piece of paper and a pen and you can just start writing along, making your ideas, and you could fold them together and then it could be a book that you turn open because I used to make a bunch of them. And you can write any type of book you want and sell it anywhere. I used to sell my books at the market and I did used to make a lot of money off them. So yeah.
And just before I go, can you please reassure me, does the book end well for the two hearts?
Yes, their hearts yeah, they go to the whalebone, spoilers alert, and their hearts are already filled to the brim with happiness, love, friendship and memories they have made.